Hi everyone. So today is going to be Sebastian Rogers. I am not sure, is this part 12 or 13? I should check. He's got his own folder. Remember to subscribe, like, donate via the PayPal link. There's also the super thanks. Obviously the PayPal link, there's no deduction on that. A lot of you are probably members of other channels, and so supporting your ad hoc videos that you enjoy, if you're not a patron or the upcoming member, would be appreciated. And subscribing if you're liking the content, commenting, sharing, liking, staying up to date on the community page all helps. Also know what content you enjoy and what I should continue with, because obviously it's energy that I'm continuing to put out and nothing is coming back. But then when I see the likes, comments, it kind of gives me an indication of what subscribers enjoy. What are we looking for? I am looking for Sebastian Rogers' folder. So since my last read, probably a month ago, this says part 12, 1 month ago. Okay, so it's not got many views actually, so if you've not seen it, please do check it out. Yeah, some of them have not got many views. Please do check it out, and if you're following the case, it's good for you to just check out all the parts. I always do mention, if you're subscribed and you're following other reads, you'll know that the parts are not necessarily rereads, they are covering different things. I connect well with Sebastian. He came through on the Sandra Costello channeling of the Rex victim, but I was channeling her, so I brought her back forward because they were both there at one stage. And just now, as I started, hopefully I won't chop it off when I did, I was connecting to him and I got pain, but I am okay. The other thing I want to say is, before I get into the read, is I don't feel there's been any movement on the case. This is where I rely on my loyal subscribers to help me. I just think if there's anything out there, it's probably regurgitated stuff or trying to make something out of something. I think it's gone a bit quiet in terms of the bio parents and maybe also the stepdad or anyone talking in general. There was a lot of people coming forward on social media, whether it was ex-wives or whatever it was, which I said would happen. Last time I think Tony Mathis was in the picture. I didn't think he would last long or he would be a success in terms of finding Sebastian. I don't feel his presence on the case at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if there is also, or if there is now a private investigator. I don't think it would be from the bio mom and the stepfather. I think it's more likely to be from the bio dad, Seth. That's probably, if there is a private investigator, and that investigator is working in the background. So as I mentioned prior, a private investigator should just get on with it. It should not be from the second day on social media saying someone's marriage was an absolute, I don't know what it was. And I got a lot of stick for that. Some comments I deleted, I wish I didn't delete. A lot of comments that I get where people are so adamant with what they think turn out to be wrong, and it's just best to leave it there. But the way people view, it's not for me to point out that they're wrong. The way they express is just, you know, there's a way to express stuff. So I got a bit of stick for that, but I do think if there could be an energy of a private investigator in the background. I think law enforcement have been rattled. From before my last reading, were a bit agitated with certain things. maybe certain people that were on social media too much. I'm not sure about the energy right now. I do think in the future the Proudfoots will sell that home and move. Although I think there is there's something tying them to it beyond Sebastian. I mean, when Sebastian's case is over, but if Sebastian's case prolongs, I won't be surprised basically if they do that. Just be careful of people regurgitating stuff that's old back into as if it's new. Like, for example, the step parents are on the move, they left, but actually it's actually regurgitating when they moved last time. And if you remember, I did an interlude and I said I get movement here. There's gonna be movement, and that's when Katie actually went with Chris to his work site, I believe. You know, she left the home for some period, so that was a prediction that came through. Now I also got, so I'm doing this on the 7th of July. No, they're not the 7th. I think it's 9th of July, but Tuesday the 9th of July. And so if I can get it processed to be up, I will do. If not, it will be the second day that you see this. I do think that around the 7th until the 9th, maybe 10th. Okay, I don't think it's beyond the 10th. It could be in some time zones, it could have been the 6th. I think another body is going to be found. This body is not in Hendersonville itself, or I don't know how big Hendersonville is, but basically I'd say it's about 50 minutes. I think it's about an hour and 10 minutes, something like that, away from Hendersonville. Now, I think it's south, but sometimes when you're looking at stuff, it could be north. So I'd watch out for that in the news. I do think there's going to be a body found. Again, with regards to, there was a body found prior. I've not heard anything about that. I've been trying until a couple of weeks ago. When I saw the announcement, I waited a week. I also posted on my community post so that if anyone knows about it or hears about it, they can let me know. And a bone was found. I didn't feel that the bone would be significant. So what I'm saying is some just downloads here. I do get that. I don't know, has law enforcement, this is sort of channeling through, has law enforcement stated that they are now looking for a recovery officially? Have they stated that they are now looking into it as foul play? I just feel like there's been a statement out there, but there seems to be no solid action to back up that statement of the investigation going in a different way or moving forward. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's tying in with foul play or officially saying that they're looking for a recovery, despite, I think early on, them slipping up, probably unintentionally, following things as if they're looking for a recovery, maybe in a statement. Now, one of the things that was coming through earlier when I was thinking, am I gonna do his channeling, and I was kind of waking up, was that song by One Republic. I had to look this up because the words came to me and I was like, I need to look it up. What came to me was all the right things and all the wrong places. You know that song, all the right, but I think it's all the right moves. All the right moves, but all the right places. And it goes something like it goes round, right? It's One Republic, all the right moves, I believe. So I'm going to actually just pull that up because I think what needed to come through was all the right moves or all the right words and all the wrong places. And what I feel by words is the words that are not solving this case. Please understand. Disclaimer, this is for entertainment purposes only. Patreon, you will have an additional question that I will be asking for Patreons in future. It will be for members. So if you're interested in joining Patreon, or you'd be interested in joining membership, let me know so that I can start that up on YouTube. But yeah, you'll have a bit more of extended, although this will be a full reading. So you're getting a long reading of an hour, free for those of you that are subscribers, and obviously anyone who tends to view the channel. A lot of you are viewers, returning viewers, 85%, but you're not subscribed. I'm not really sure why. I also get requests for reads of people saying that, you know, they've seen reads on other channels, but they trust my reads, they trust my channeling, so can I do a read? And I don't understand then why you wouldn't subscribe, why you wouldn't support, why you wouldn't donate. It baffles me, to be honest with you. I mean, imagine you're doing voluntary work for years of just giving out energy, and then it seems to be some people just take, but I take it as a compliment, but I'm just putting things into perspective. So let's pull out that song for a moment. And this is getting a bit thingy. One Republic, because I think those two lines of the choruses continuously, there's something that's significant, but I think it's all the right words and all the right moves, but all the wrong places is the significance of what I'm getting. I hope everyone is well. How are you all doing? This year has gone by crazy. I can't believe we're already in July. How does July feel? Does it feel better than June? What are the cases you're interested in? Don't forget to support those cases. So I've got the lyrics here, but I'm gonna say the lines that stick out to me. They got all the right moves in all the right faces. So yeah, we're going down. Interesting. Let's paint the picture of perfect place. They got it better than what anyone's told you. They'll be the king of hearts and you're the queen of spades. Then we'll fight for you like you were your soldiers. I'm just reading the next paragraph, so I'm not necessarily saying what I think is interlude is the connection. I think the first sentence I said, and the one that I just channeled through, that was coming through the song, that made me have to look for it. Things are looking up, but soon they'll take us down before anybody's known our name. Interesting. They got all the right friends in all the right places, so yeah, we're going down. They got all the right moves in all the right faces, so yeah, we're going down. They say everybody knows where and where we're going. Yeah, we're going down. They say everybody knows where we're going. Yeah, we're going down. Interesting. Do you think I'm special? Do you think I'm nice? Am I bright enough to shine in your spaces? Between the noise you hear and the sound you like, are you just sinking in the ocean of faces? It can be possible that the rain could fall only when it's over our heads. The sun is shining every day, but it's far away over the world instead. They got all the right friends in all the right places. Remember, they got all the right moves in all the wrong places, and I also got they all got all the right words but in all the wrong places, which I feel is very significant. It don't matter what you see. I know I could never be someone that you'll look like you. It don't matter what you say. I know I could never face someone that could sound like you. And then we've got again all the right friends in all the right places. They got all the right moves in all the right faces. And then the chorus again, and then everybody knows we're going down. So that channels through to me, and I think it's very interesting. I do think it's significant. That was this morning or yesterday. I was trying to take a breather earlier. I felt like I needed to just kind of, I don't know, have a 30-minute power nap or something. Let me just check this is recording. I can't see the recording. Yes. So this is overpowering. Then I got, as I was waking up, the thing is I had a vision of Jay Slater, similar to the visions that I've had of him, and I think I might be, if not the first, but the first. He might have said that, you know, I don't think it's positive. So I was having that, and then Sebastian was coming through, but it was kind of like, do you know when you're not sure if you're awake or you're dreaming? And there was something significant to this, but I can't catch what I was getting, because I was kind of starting to vision something, and it was kind of like he was, snow was all over him, right? So the significant here, it was kind of like all over snow, but then there was green, and I don't know if it's because it's his favorite color, or it was a time period where, you know, just overall snow melts, and then there's greenage coming through, and then there was something about a barrel. So it was kind of like, is it a snow-filled barrel? So we just need to look out for that. And because I was waking up, it was as I was waking up. So I think if I stayed like in that dozy kind of state, half asleep or whatever, and it was an awful half an hour, to be honest. I was restless, like I just felt I needed, but I think I could have connected it, because then I was like, oh, Sebastian. And I was like, okay, what did I just get? Trying to remember. So definitely something about a load of snow and then greenery, but it didn't feel like I could see grass, but it felt like the snow was green for some reason. It was like illuminated green, like a color green, not by grass, you know, like you could see. Do you know how if I put a light, one of those tube lights, and it's green, very thin tube lights that, you know, sometimes they're a decor on the wall. They might have like play or smile when you go places, and they're kind of those small tube lights in different colors. It seemed like it was kind of that coloring on the snow, or the snow was that coloring. It didn't seem to be like grass that I could see, but we're gonna have to just keep that. So it's the 9th of July. We're gonna have to keep that in mind, and this is part 13. It's interesting, I feel like 13 connects to green for some reason. Now, so having said that, I don't really feel there's, and I could be wrong, so you're gonna have to let me know. I don't feel that there's anything moved in this case. I don't think there's anything, I don't think there's anything I've missed, and you can probably let me know, even the smallest things. Let me know, because if you're following this with keenness, you're probably also following this with by seeing what other content creators are saying, but only legitimate. You know, some people believe people straight away, and they come up and say, no, it's this and that, and I think in general the subscribers I have, like, pretty switched on. So I'm gonna move this now. Look at the mess I've made. So give me a minute, I'll just move it. If I can put it out, it'll be better. Spoil my candle. Okay, just put it there for a moment if I can. Okay, so this is not dirt. For those of you that join in, you need to start from the beginning. I'm gonna have to clean later, but okay. So give me a moment, I'll just have a drink. I was just thinking of Katie Proudfoot in that split second. Yes, sometimes it doesn't take that long. And Spirit kind of said, remember you said about her being pregnant in the future or something. By the way, in the past, in one of my last readings I remember, and I forgot to mention it, it was this card deck, and there was a woman that was pregnant, and I don't know if she's had miscarriages in the past, but you guys might know. Well, this is not that. This is about, I don't know, I can see her pregnant. So again, whether it's future or not. Give me a moment to just ground myself. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Oh, one thing I wanted to say, and the reason this has come to me now, in my last, I made a pointer about it. In one of the interviews with Katie and Chris, she says the police were here like rapid fire. And I don't think I think she felt it all unfolded really fast, and she got quite anxious at the response rate. But I think what happened that evening unfolded at some stage. She felt it go really fast. Okay, so that's what I feel there. I just remember that was just brought to me by Spirit. So I keep getting this sentence because I wanted to channel more, but I keep getting my mum was wrong. I don't know what she was doing. I'm getting she was there alone. And I can see, I always see Sebastian on stairs or standing, and he's wearing whatever he's wearing, but I always see black socks. And here I can see some shoes. And it's kind of strange because he's kind of like rushing to put shoes on. And I'm asking him what is he doing. He's like, he's rushing out. He's got like this candy, chewy candy in his mouth. But I don't feel it was that night, if you understand what I'm saying. It's kind of that energy. Do you know when your friends knock on your front door and they're coming to pick you up because you're going to the park or you're going out to play or something exciting, or someone like your gran comes over to pick you up? He's kind of rushed to put his shoes on. He's got something chewy on his mouth and he's holding it like one of those snakes or something, and he's rushing out the door. Okay, so another thing that I've not mentioned in my reads, or I might have, you know that wooden clock that I've seen in a picture, I think of Sebastian, behind him, I think it's a grandfather wooden clock. I feel there's some significance about that clock. I'm getting the word bat, not a baseball bat, a bat, the animal, the black bat. Donuts. What do you want to say to your mum? I don't know. What do you want to say to Chris? I hate you. I hate him. What about your dad? This is strange. So he's a bit quiet about his dad. He's kind of like, I don't know. And I see also little I love you, but it's kind of like there's a stuck energy. So I don't know if it's Seth that's feeling stuck. So I'm feeling Seth instead of Sebastian. What would you like to say to people that support you? Thank you. I'm doing okay. I'm with my angel. I do hurt. So I'm going to get into the cards now. I'm not going to continue channeling. If he comes through with anything spontaneous, I just wanted to do that little one for you on YouTube. So what we're going to look at first, I really don't know. I just feel so stuck. Do you know what I mean? I feel like this case is stuck. I feel like, I don't know if they're doing anything. I just feel like it's stuck. I don't even feel like anyone's working on it. And I'm not just talking law enforcement. Like in the past, I think there's people that are, even YouTubers that suddenly hit like 10,000, 20,000 were walking around searching for Sebastian, doing live blogs and stuff. I don't feel that energy no more. I don't feel the dog's energy no more. I just don't feel the energy. I don't feel it. So I don't know what is actually happening. If something's happening, it's very under wraps. Let's check the police's energy. Yeah, this is kind of, this is why I was like, well, it's important to have this part anyway, because I know it was requested, but it was important to have it because, I mean, I think we covered a good bit for us to come up to update, and then there's downloads. And then you can tell me if what I've been channeling is correct. So let's just see. Let's get into it. Maybe I'm keeping myself stuck. Let's see. Law enforcement's energy. I feel like I've already said it, but let's see what we get, right? If there's anything we don't know. Interesting. Knight of Cups. I don't know why I'm getting with this a peace offering. So could they in the background be trying to get information by offering a peace offering? Interesting, I just spotted the Ten of Swords. If someone comes forward and says something about Sebastian not being alive, obviously until now he's regarded missing. Fool in reverse. Yeah, so this is the energy I'm getting. They're kind of stuck. I feel like they don't know where to turn. They don't know what initiative to take. There's no risk taking as well, or seeing a different dimension to go in that area. And remember, I've always said there's professional knowing in how this is all done. And the other thing is, I won't be surprised if some evidence has been burnt. I'm sorry to say that. It's interesting we've got the dogs here, so I don't think anyone's been able to find something significant either through the searching, through the work they've done. I don't feel it a reckless energy. I feel it more like not thinking out the box, it's kind of like, okay, it's dead. Maybe we need to do a peace offering, and I'm not getting a plea, I'm getting a peace offering for some reason. It's coming through as a peace offering. Let's get more cards. It's really interesting, the energy here, and I wonder if they've got like younger law enforcement involved. This is really weird energy. I think they believe that obviously it's a recovery, okay? They believe it's not going to be living. They know that it's taking so much time, but I don't feel like they have the right experts from what I'm seeing here to maybe think out the box and in the direction needed. It seems like they are kind of looking possibly a little bit towards water as well as land when they do their searches. And it's interesting, I say when they do their searches, it's as if I don't, well, I presume they've obviously pulled back on the amount of resources, so that would make sense. But they're slow. It's been slow as well, and I think they're a bit slow. And I think that's because I'm not really sure which way to turn. They know there's grief in this situation. By the way, I've done a previous read on law enforcement's energy. Please do check that. Check the previous read. Support the reading. Yeah, it's been a slow journey to finding Sebastian. I do think that they feel like he could be near water. So I think they're trying to question now, could he be closer to water than what they were looking at prior? Told to split the deck by spirit. Again, we've got a page. They need to take creative action, initiative, what I was saying here. I feel like they've been deserted in terms of clues and communication. But I feel like they also feel that a younger age generation might have clues. So what could this be? This could be, for example, maybe Chris's daughter, when she used to come over, I know she's really young, but could she, or the neighbor's son or something, could someone or a school kid have some information maybe about possible ways Sebastian was treated, or where he'd go out to walk, or if he did ever wander off, because you know that was a bit of a whole thing, wasn't it? He's not a runner, but he likes to run. Some neighbor said he goes out for a walk, he's seen him walking. Well, then apparently he doesn't know the concept of money. And this is where I disagree with some people, because I feel some people are like, he's 15 years old, he should be able to go out for a walk, etc. There's nothing to worry about. No one needed to check on him. I don't know, etc., etc. And I think slowly they're going to lose where they're saying he walked out on his own with nothing happening. But this would not be necessarily energy of a task force. And I don't know if they've got more junior people out looking right now as well. So the first card after that, you know, again, I think they're trying to come to kind of like a peace deal, something. They're hoping for collaboration. They're really waiting for clues to come in. There's a lot of confusion. They don't know where to go, what to do. They're thinking between land and water. There is something of trying to come into some form of agreement so that it helps push stuff, split the deck, four of Pentacles. There, you know, I think they feel like some people are holding on to information, and they are hoping for new communication that people might think are irrelevant, but it might just help them be able to come into kind of like questioning a bit further people, or, you know, trying to come to an agreement with people on, you know, I don't know how they can do this while he's missing, but they seem to be really confused. All right, I mean, I think they're kind of on it, but I don't feel a very determined energy. They're really confused, and I think about whether this should be foul play, whether this is recovery, and I do think that they have said something like that, but they're not able to find the snake in the grass here. They're not able to find any clues. They're still waiting for things to come in. They've not closed on the case. Yes, you know, they're really waiting for something to come in to help them move forward. But I think they have something that could be from a male figure, okay? It could be a father, it could be a male figure, and they're holding on to it because anything else that would tie in with this, I think they believe is going to help. This could be around communication or action that was taken, okay? Something around that. I do think there is here, there's something around, you know, the searching and also kind of like in communication, but they're just not having that breakthrough yet. But soon they might. Soon they might. I think they're hoping whatever they're holding on to in their hopes, they're hoping comes through. Let's move on to, I want to look at Katie's energy. I mean, have they been on social? I just feel it's very, I'm getting the word barren, that they haven't. So I don't know, right? I rely on you all, and you know, I've got some beautiful subscribers that I understand, and then some people that just, I'm not sure. Okay. Katie Proudfoot. Yeah, I'm still seeing her with a white top, and it's as if she's a bit preggers. Okay, how far in the future, I don't know. She's definitely holding on to information. We know that. She could be watching the social media for any breakthroughs, okay? She's not happy about something at this moment in time. She's not happy about something. But there is some sort of, I feel like they are watching social media, possibly news, but she's not happy about something at this moment in time. 1 second. It could be to do with finances, it could be to do with money, it could be to do with, like, I don't know, is Seth and there's an imbalancement of give and take here. There isn't a balanced approach towards give and take. I feel like here also there's a need for a bit of patience on something, but I don't get she's impatient. It's really weird. I don't feel her energy is impatient, but the tarot tells me that. Well, then when maybe the patience is where she's feeling like she's overgiving, but she's also holding on to what she has. And there's a little bit of not, with these cards, not accepting help. Not accepting help that could be offered to her. That's interesting, isn't it? Let's look at quick one on Chris, a quick one on Seth, and then we'll see how, if you're still all following the read, how it's supported, etc. And okay, I just need to put these in the right order. Just muddled the order with the last lot that I put them in. All right, so we're right there. Okay, let's just check it's recording. My worst nightmare is to record and it's not recording still. Yes. Sorry, everyone. All right, let's just get a sip. Is anyone following the Jay Slater case? That's another one that look, a lot of secrets. You know, you can channel messages, but people always understand it in a certain way. But let's see. Okay, there was a card here upright. Was it the Strength card? This Nine of Pentacles. We're just going to put it in that way. Spirit wants me to take this card. I don't. Secrets. Okay, so secrets in Sebastian's case as well. All right. We're looking at Chris's energy right now. Chris Proudfoot. Chris Proudfoot. I'm getting something about the grandmother again. It seems like his wishes and the Ten of Cups, as I say that, for a happy home is here. Okay. He's been working on sort of this Ten of Cups. It feels like I'm kind of blocked, so I might say it, see if it comes through. I'm rubbing my right ear as I say this, or as I'm wanting to say this. The right ear is what? The right ear is, it's good talk, isn't it? I had this card that was significance. I felt I was channeling location with this card, like a structure. So I am getting that. So he's been working, and you know, I'm getting here with this is some wish fulfillment that's been happening. Could be that he's also been healing. I'm not sure. Seven of Cups and the Tower, all right? I think, you know, I think they both like a drink, and I think he likes a bit of a drink. There is a bit of a tower moment in their life, and maybe this is where Katie is there. But I'm not sure if this is the bad tower or good tower. Let's just check, because I'm leaning to one energy. Yeah, I think it's probably a good tower. And this is interesting because remember I was saying about Katie and possibly pregnancy in the future. I'm getting called back to that. I don't know why I keep getting called back to that. But there's something about here just being patient about a new beginning. Being patient about taking a decision or a risk. And it could be, like I said, about a home. I think there's thoughts and a bit of confusion about something that they want to do, and they need to do it at the right time, or it might cause a bit of a tower moment. And so I think that's what they're deciding. Like I said, it could be around the home stuff, or, you know, the home stuff. What I mean is about the, I kid you not, look, Empress at the bottom of the deck, around to do with the home that they're living in. Okay. And again, like I said, Katie, so is there anything come up about his custody battle with Faye? Oh, not with Faye, but to have Faye. Is that still in the works? Has he won? Three of Cups. There's some sort of celebratory. I mean, it looks like he could be celebrating, as I said, that the outcome there. He's had a wish fulfillment here. And this is his current energy. So it might not be with regards to, you know, what happened with Sebastian. But they are deciding on something, and it could be around, you know, what I said about Katie. It could be around the home, what I was channeling at the beginning. They need to temper and have patience on it, though. before they take a decision, because the decision has some risk that could lead to a bit of tower. And I feel some people then questioning things, but there is a celebratory energy here. It's interesting because Katie wasn't sure that she was happy with some kind of thing that was coming through. And so maybe it's about this whole decision that they might be taking. It could also be to do with communication that's going to come through. I wonder if it's about the case. Got that Two of Cups again. Okay, let's look at Seth's energy quickly, and then we'll wrap this up. And then I look forward to your comments so you can bring me a little bit up to date. Not just, you know, but I don't know. I don't feel it's moving. I don't know what law enforcement are doing. Have they given another press conference? They didn't give one on my last read, so I mean in the last 2 months, let's say. Have they moved out? That's the other thing on Jay Slater read I want to mention about the search and the circling energy. Who are we looking at? Seth, okay. Oh, look, Tower. Seth has had to temper his energy. he's had to calm down a little bit. He was a bit all rugged and in there all the time. And I think that led to a little bit of a Tower moment. And he's had to take a step back and just think, you know, but he's also like, he's like, are we looking in the right direction? This is him also that has been searching, all right? But his kind of in and out hot energy has caused a bit of a Tower moment. So I don't know if he had like media go against him. I mentioned it in a few reads. I said he needs to pull back because he's burning out and he's going to be acting in frantic ways or in ways that are not going to serve him best and turn against him. And I said it in a few reads before things like that happened, but it seems like here there was something. Also, I wouldn't expect a father to be in this sort of energy, so I feel like there was a little bit of probably not from the right energy, you know, the way he was presenting himself. But this is looking at the current. Again, we've got the Temperance, so tempering your energy, being patient. And I feel like he feels like he's been patient long enough, and it looks like it's saying be patient for justice. We've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Be patient for justice. And he does feel like he's been very patient. It's been overburdening for him. You know, he's kind of like, I'm burnt out. It's needing to drop this energy because it has been very heavy for him. He feels there's a lot of secrets. And also, this is interesting. Can you see how he feels there's a lot of secrets? But he's got a lot of fear. He's got a lot of fear. And I think, you know, I've always said he's holding something. I've always mentioned it. And as time has gone out, he's let things out. He's let things out. Now, I put a post on my community post. There was a guy who was arrested around 19 years old. I wondered, do you think he's the one that's maybe after it was announced in public about the SA abuse that maybe Sebastian had had? I say maybe because I'm putting gently for the platform, and Patreon will go into some other details later. Is this a, do you think this might have been the kid? You know, they've heard something, they're like, let's just contact the dad, let's get more information, and they've gone after him. So here, you know, there's like hidden truths, and a lot of uncertainty for him, a lot of uncertainty. And then when we see that, you know, it's really feeling blocked by all this uncertainty, and fear of making, you know, in the past, the fears made him make a few wrong choices. He's overwhelmed. he's overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed, he's burdened. So I don't know how he's coming across, because he feels like he's been so patient, it's been hard for him. But his past, or the way he's come across, caused him sort of, the universe said, that's enough, and you're going to have to pull back. You're going to have to be patient here around justice and timing. And that has not been easy for him either. And he's still in this overwhelmed energy of fear, and feeling blocked, and knowing there's hidden truths here. And he could be, holding on to something himself. I don't know if this is upside down or, yeah. He's really just he's just wanting that breakthrough. He's really, and it looks like he's going to come out a bit of this confusion and overwhelm. But I get here, I've always asked what Seth's date of birth, because I'm interested. I placed him one of his top 4 in a certain zodiac. I feel it strongly. And here it's kind of like, again, is kind of waiting for a breakthrough on this. This could also mean, trusting your inner self and your intuition as well, when I see it with these cards, trusting your inner self and whatever your intuition is telling you. Because remember, when I channeled Sebastian, I don't remember everything, but it was like, my dad knows, we just need to focus. My dad knows, my dad knows, my dad knows. And I think his dad still is going to have an epiphany. And there's like his third eye, his inner spirit is talking to him as well. So that's what I have for you, beautiful souls. If you enjoyed this, remember to like, subscribe, support the readings that you enjoy, because then that's how I know where to put my energy. You can support via donating, but you can also support by supporting in a non-costly way. And also, let's get this channel to grow. And I said it before, I'm thinking to do a live where we look at some of the cases, or a chat, as opposed to just stuff like, the readings. And I think everyone starts with a live with maybe being on their own or one other person, and that's the way it needs to start. But if you'd be interested in a live where we discuss, and then I probably get overwhelmed trying to comment and chat, as if I'm going to have 1 million people join straight away. Let me know in the comments. Keep me up to date. Let me know about this. And remember, like I said, a body will be announced, a different one, between the 6th and the 9th of July. And it will be south of Endersville, about an hour or an hour and 10 minutes, something like that. I don't think it's more than an hour and 20 minutes, not that far. It could be north. If you hear of a body north, around that time frame, within these days, it's that body. It's just that I can't place it. And I'm not saying that this is connected, but I'm just saying that I know that is coming through, or that's what I get that's coming through. So let me know how this read was for you. I'll try and get it processed now so that you can see it. Obviously, make sure your notifications are on, because I don't really like putting videos up and then they don't get the views or seen because no one's got notifications, no one's checked the channel, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, I don't really want to put everything in advance all the time. I want to drop videos as we go along, and so that helps you not miss any videos and stay up to date. So I hope this kind of met expectations, let's just put it that way. Told to look at the bottom of the deck by spirit. So let's just make sure, is this Two of Swords? Not seeing. There's fear, there's resentment here. There's a very challenging decision for someone to make. Okay. I'm also getting the significance of near water. Although, I've always mentioned, I've mentioned the landmarks, and I've mentioned what's nearby and stuff for Sebastian, but someone's in a very difficult decision here. Whether it's the police, whether it's them, More wants to come through on this card. I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Take care and bye for now.